Well, the pandemic has put a lot of locals out of work, and now as many in the Valley continue excuse me, to struggle to find another job, they may find hope through a series of virtual job fairs.
13 Action News reporter Alicia Patillo shows you how to snag the job you want virtually.
Good morning. Well, there should be no surprise that career fairs are going virtually now. And now as companies change the way they recruit employees, you should change the way that you sell yourself. Some companies are turning to virtual platforms to find candidates, but without in-person interaction, making a good impression online can be a little difficult. Expert says when interviewing virtually, you should practice your answers. You don't want to sound rehearsed, but you don't want to be thinking on your toes last minute either. Be prepared with a resume and questions for employers. Don't be afraid to tell employers how you feel. If you're nervous, that's okay. One thing that can help you get ahead is having your own set of questions for their employer.
The interview process always ends with questions, and that's where I think some of the magic happens. I think people miss that, or they say, I don't have questions, and that's not engaging. That means you're not really as invested in learning about the opportunity as they are in learning about you.
Well, there are several virtual career fairs happening in our valley. Well, virtually in our valley. Take a look at your screen right now. The first one is presented by Coast to Coast Career Fairs and Career Town Networks. They're hosting a virtual fair from today through the 16th from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. each day. There will be multiple companies that will be looking to fulfill full-time, part-time, and seasonal positions. The event is open to all experience levels and veterans. Registration is free for all job seekers. And Workforce Connections One-Stop Career Center are also hosting a fall job fair virtual series at 3:30 each day for the next consecutive Thursdays in October, beginning at 3:30 each day. So to find out more information about these virtual job fairs and to register for the job fair, because that is required, you can go to our website at ktnv.com. Kalina and Dave, back to you.
You know, Alicia, I'm kind of curious. So in this new virtual world, a lot of things can pop up that might be a little different, a little out of the ordinary. So what should someone do if they're in the middle of their interview and their dog starts barking or maybe their kids start screaming in the background? What's the best way to navigate that?
You know what, Kalina, it's a really good question, and it happens, right? And the really cool thing right now about employers and people who are looking to hire is that they understand. They're going through the same thing. We're all in this pandemic together. So if you just hop on the call or hop on Zoom and say, hey, just a FYI, I have a dog. He or she may start barking. I have a 3-year-old. They may start yelling, you know, and that could be a great conversation starter too. You know, your employer, your prospective employer may have kids or a dog, and you guys start talking, and then bam, you get the job.
Great conversation starter. Really makes you human too.
Be genuine.
Yeah. I love it. All right, Alicia, thank you so much.